Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's sharing session. My name is Vicky from BigSeller. And before we start, please scan the QR code on the screen to fill out a quick feedback form. We really need your advice and feedbacks. And you can tell us what challenges you face the most of in managing the orders or in other parts. And your feedback will help us improve and design features that really meet your needs. And also, you can scan this QR code to subscribe our YouTube channel to check the recording video today. And there are more introduction videos for different features in our YouTube channel. Here is our customer service contact number. And if you have any questions, you can contact us through WhatsApp and through this contact number. Our sharing will begin in 2 minutes. All right, let's begin today. And today's topic is for the order module features. And here are some real scenarios will happen in our real life. First of all, and I want to ask, have you ever made that scenario one, like a certain product variance goes out of stock, or the buyer suddenly want to change an item, and you think is feel forced to cancel the whole order, since like the cancellation will hurt your shop health or the shop rating, and what can we do in this such scenario? And like in the big sales, you're flooded with hundreds of orders coming in, and which one should be processed first? You don't know how to pick out the important one first, right? Like, or have you ever met that we have to print lots of receipts for the package, such as the pick list, summary list, and the shipping labels? In these scenarios, we indeed will waste so much paper every day. And what can we do to save our paper, to reduce our cost? And after the shipment, like we suddenly find out we actually selling at a loss, like realize our orders were actually losing money. And in such scenarios, what can we do? So today, let's see how our big seller, the order module, how can we solve these challenges to help us to boost our business. For the scenario one, cancel, or we can use the void orders. Like void orders can help us to change the product quantity and also to change the item, the types, right? Traditionally, the only option is to cancel the order and can hurt our shop rating. But with the big sellers void order function, we can directly adjust the variant or quantity in the system without canceling the orders. So this will keep the order intact, meet buyer's request, and ensure a smooth fulfillment process. And for the scenario 2, out of stock or buy too many orders and how to prioritize. We can use the order marks function, like opening your backend and seeing a whale of orders can feel overwhelming. But with BigSeller, you can use this order marks function. For example, for some high value orders, overseas order, urgent orders, or some orders contains the fragile items, you can just tag them ahead of time, and when it's time to ship, you can immediately to see which one should go first. And for the second one is how to avoid shipping unprofitable orders. This often happens when sellers overlook hidden costs, and we have like the order estimate profit function. It will help us to automatically calculate profit for every order based on your costs and prices. So if an order is negative profit, you will get a warning before shipment, so that we can avoid shipping unprofitable orders. And the next one is that how to avoid the paper wasting paper. Normally, we need the picking list, or sometimes we need a summary list, and also we need the shipping labels. So it will cost to waste our paper. But we can use the customized shipping label or customized bill bills. Use this only one receipt to help us save the paper, to help us to finish the picking and the shipment. So that you save your time, reducing errors and cutting down the printing costs. And these, like the 4 scenarios, these 4 challenges, we can easily deal with them with this 4 function in BigSeller. And now I will show you our system and to show you how to process it. The first one is for the void orders. Here is it is our tax account, and this is the order module. We can see that in the new orders, and there will be icon like this one called the void orders, and also in the process orders status, in these 2 status, also we can void order. Let's see what will happen if we click void order, confirm it, and we can find this order in the void orders page. Here we can do some bulk actions, like select logistic, change the cargo carrier method, add mark, and some others, like the edit notes. But the most important, we can click the details, order details here. Here has a change icon here. Just assume that this is at the first buyer buy a green pen, but then he want to change this green pen to the red pen, and you don't want to cancel this order, and you want actually to ship the green pen, to ship the red pen to the buyer. So you can click here, change. Let's change the mapping relationship with this green pen to another one, and there will be a reminder like this. Only valid for the products in the current order, or we change the mapping relationship forever. Apparently, we only need to change it for this current order, and we confirm and refresh the inventory. And so in this situation, now the order shows that the buyer buy a green one, but actually you can ship the red one to the buyer. And here you can change allocate the quantity and close it. After you edit it, you can click revert, or here to revert it. And it will go back to the new orders page. Then you can just pack it and fulfill the other process. And also in the process orders, you can like to change it. And here we have some updates that. Before we only in the past, we can only change our allocated quantity in the void orders page. But now we have done some updates. Here in the new orders page, click the details here. You can change the mapping relationship and also the allocated here, number here. But pay attention, you can only deduct the quantity and rather than the increase it. For example, like this is the 1, so you can only input 1 or 0 and yes, reformat. But you can't input the 2. Says here, please enter a number less or equal to the original one. Pay attention for this. And also in the in-process order page, here click the details. You can change the quantity here. Yes. And this is the new updates. I think that this void orders functions can help you to avoid cancellation when some items is out of stock temporarily or the buyer requests to a change. You can use this void function to avoid the cancellation and to fulfill this package. And the second one is for how to prioritize if you have hundreds or thousands of orders. We can go to here. Order tools, there will be a mark setting. This is the order mark management. First, you can see that we have already created so many order mark here. For example, if I sell the glasses and this is a fragile item, and if my orders contain this fragile item, I want our picking, like the picking staff, to carefully process this order. We can create a mark. For example, the first is for the order. The name is the fragile, and pay attention. Like this one, and we confirm it. Oh, we are already up to the 101, so we can edit one, like this one. Fragile and tension. And also we can add the notes here for picking, for example, and confirm it. Yes, and then we can go to the order page. We can add these order marks for the new orders or for all kinds of orders. Here, we have the action function, the add mark or the remove mark. Also in other status, the bulk function actions is to add a mark for the multiple orders here. And also we can click the details to manually add the mark here for one by one, like for example, this one, and yeah, save it. And if we don't want this mark, it's very simple. We can just click it and remove it. Yes, that successfully remove this order mark. And this is the manually one. So we also have this one called the mark rules. Can automatically add it to the orders based on the rules. Let's see how it works. For example, click the mark rule name like the fragile, and we can like to select some condition information. Sorry for that. And also we can choose that design merchant SKU or design store SKU. For example, for the design store SKU, let's assume that enter the SKU and also the quantity here. We can set this according to your needs. or the design the merchant SKU here. Let's choose this one. And the quantity, for example, 2. So, and add the watermark like this one. And when we save it, it means that after you add in these mark rules, and as long as the new orders contain 2 of this SKU, it will be automatically add this mark, fragile and attention. Let's save it. And also you can go to the order mark module for this one, for the new orders. There are some, for the filter options here, you can filter the order mark, like the marked one, and you choose like some, for example, we choose this one and search it. And just assume that there will some orders here, and you can select it, for example. Or you can select according to your filter, you can select the orders you have filled and pattern them together and in process to process them together for carefully process. So this order mark function can help you prioritize or to filter the orders you need to process first or you need to process together. The scenario 3 is that accidentally ship the order that makes you losing money rather than earning the money. Here is the estimate profit function. When you move your mouse to this one, you will see that the order income, the charges, and estimate profit like this one. So if it's a red, it means that it's a negative. So if you tag this negative, we will have a reminder like this one. The currently orders has a negative profit. Do you want to still to schedule it or not? So it will remind you to avoid to accidentally to shape the negative one. Yes. And here is the red, so it's a negative. And it's the green, it means that it's the positive. So it makes you earning the money rather than losing. You can pack them successfully and smoothly. And for the negative one, it will have a reminder. So I think this will help you to avoid losing money. Also for the profit, this is to see the profit for each orders. And what if you want to see the profit for the multiple orders in a short period? We can go to the report and the order report here. It will show the total the sales and the refund amount and the amount. And also we can check here. So if you find that some orders makes you losing the money, you can check the details. Also, we can go to the profit, the order profit here, the sales revenue and the profit and loss here to check the details for the multiple orders in a period. You can select the period, this period according to your needs here. Can help you to timely adjust your business strategy and for the merchant SKU profit, you can find out which merchant SKU makes you lose the money, and you can like to do some changes for selling them. And the next one is to reducing the paper waste. When we process the orders in the in-process order or the to pick up orders, we can see that for the bulk action, bulk print, we have the pick list and the pick list with a summary. It means that first we use the pick list to pick items. Then we print the shipping label and add it to the package. So it will sometimes cause the paper waste. And what if we can only like to print one receipt to meet all these needs? Well, what kind of receipt we should use is called the customized shipping label. Also, go to the setting, and this is the setting. Find the print setting here. For the shipping label printing, We can add a customized shipping label template here. We can click it. And here is the type. We can choose the type we want. For example, for this type 3, and tracking and order numbers. Pay attention, we should choose like the merchant SKU here. And we can choose the display combination SKU information and show both combination 1 and sub SKU. And also, this is the new updates in our customized shipping label. When we choose next one, and we can select the picture, title, the shape, and the quantity, you will see like this one. You can find the detailed merchant SKU, which merchant SKU, which products, and the name, the shape, the quantity in just the one shipping label, in just the one bills. So we can directly print this shipping label, print this bill, and use it for picking items. Since we know exactly the shape and the quantity and exactly the SKU, and then we can, so this receipt can meet the needs for the shipment, meet the needs for the picking, and can help us to save the papers. And this can help us to deal with the challenge for the scenario 4, reducing the paper waste. So let's go back. For the scenario 1, we can use the void orders, and also pay attention. We can add the order numbers in the new orders and in process orders status. And for this one, how to make sure which orders should be processed first or which order should be processed carefully, we can use the mark setting, add a mark, and add the mark rules. Our system will also help you to add a mark for the orders. And for the warehouse staff or other staff, when they process these orders, when they process the package, they will see these marks and they can process these orders with carefully. And next one is sometimes we will accidentally ship the orders with a negative profit. So if we moved your mouse to here, we'll show the estimated profit. And if it's negative, there will be a reminder to remind you not to pack them. And if the positive, you can pack them smoothly. It can help you to avoid losing money. And next one is say no to paper waste. Please use the customized shipping label and choose the merchant SKU. Choose to display both the combination 1 and the subs 1. And you will see the detail like the variants, the shape, the quantity in only one customized shipping label. You can use this label, this will bills to ship for the shipment and the package. And this is the key function for today's sharing, the void orders and the order mark, the profit estimate, and the customized shipping label. I think these 4 can help you to deal with some challenging which you will meet in your real life, right? And I hope these tips will give you a new idea on how to manage an order more profitably. And if you would like to share your thoughts, and please remember to leave a comment or scan this QR code and again to submit the feedback. Also, if you have any questions, you can contact us through the WhatsApp through like this service number. And also here, you can scan this QR code to subscribe our YouTube channel to find the recording, the video for today. And also we have so many introduction videos like the tips we want to share with you to help you boost your business in this YouTube channel. And if you want to see like other kinds of videos, you can also like to leave your feedback through WhatsApp or through the list serving, and we will to publish the more videos to meet your needs. And now is the Q&A part. If you have any questions, you can send here. Yes, you can just ask us, and we will help you to answer your questions. What kind of questions? When you managing your orders or managing your inventory, publishing the profits, all kinds of questions you want to ask, please ask now. Do you have any other questions? Or if you want to see like the other sharing for the other module, or which function you want to know right now, like the order or the inventory and the products. These three. Yes. What kind of question? Please feel free to ask any questions. Also, if you want to know like the training, you can click here, training request, and we will contact you and arrange the one-by-one face-to-face training for you. You mean you want to know how to see this mark at front? Which front? You want to see the order mark, like for example, here, here. I will show you the orders with the mark. Marked one. It's all mark. Here, there will be an icon. When you click this icon, you will find the mark. Yes. I can show you like this one for the fragile. For example, if for this new orders, I manually add the mark with this one and show you. I manually add the mark. Manually add this mark and save it. Then we'll show it like this one. And when we close it, here, you can click this icon to see this fragile and attention. This is like the new mark I added for this order. And are there any other questions? Please feel free to ask us. Not only the order module questions, if you have the other questions for other module, you can ask right now. And if there are some functions you want us to show you, and for other module, we also can show you how to operate it. There are so many functions here. And as you can see that for the marketing module, we have the TikTok ads here. And if you use our BigSeller to create the first TikTok advertisement account, you will get the bonus. Yes, this is the bonus provided by the TikTok official TikTok shop. If you use our BigSeller to create the first account, you used our BigSeller to create a TikTok advertisement account for business, you can get the bonus. And if you want to know the details, you can contact us through our customer service. Do you have any other questions? For other module, if also I can show you. So here, after the meeting, if you have any other questions, you can contact us. So this contact number, or submit your feedback, or you can subscribe our YouTube channel here. And if you don't have any other questions, I think the sharing today is about to end. Thank you for your participation, and we want to see you next Wednesday. Thank you all for joining us today. See you next Wednesday. Bye bye.